Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? I recently showed you, the people, one of my favorite frozen meals that I really do eat a couple times a week. It was Healthy Choice's Korean-inspired beef power bowl. The quality of the entire meal was exceptional, and it was equally delicious, which quality and delicious usually aren't mentioned in the same sentence when we're talking about frozen meals. Just so I didn't get bored or burn out eating the same meal too often, I wanted to try some more of the Healthy Choice Power Bowls. I wanted to see if they all have the same quality and deliciousness that the Korean-inspired beef power bowl did. So I picked up this 9.75 ounce Healthy Choice Adobo chicken power bowl, which is pulled all-natural chicken breast with vegetables served on top of brown and red rice, red quinoa, and black barley with guajillo chili sauce, topped with roasted pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds. Now if you remember, we talked about their bowls being made from plant-based materials, which is great for the environment, but the steam that comes from the bottom of the bowl is bad for my legs when I set the meal on my lap to take it to the table. The moisture goes right through it. So there's a warning for anyone in a wheelchair or in general. Slide it back in the box or pick it up with a towel to avoid burning your hands or your legs. Each ingredient matters. Healthy Choice's culinary approach insists that every ingredient matters. A combination of simple ingredients such as whole grains, like a mixture of brown and red rice, red quinoa, and black barley, mixed dark leafy greens like chard, kale, and spinach, vegetables like fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and poblano peppers, and pulled seasoned chicken made with all-natural chicken raised without antibiotics, all served in a bold guajillo chili sauce. The ingredient list doesn't get much more impressive than the short list of all real ingredients without a bunch of garbage, which is the way all frozen meals should be, but they're not. The nutritional facts are equally impressive, with the whole meal having 330 calories, 8 grams of total fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 2.5 grams of polyunsaturated fat, 2.5 grams of monounsaturated fat, both of which are healthy fats, 50 milligrams of cholesterol, 600 milligrams of sodium, 38 grams of carbohydrates, 8 grams of fiber, which will definitely help keep things flowing nicely, 4 grams of sugars, and 26 grams of protein. It doesn't get much healthier or balanced than that, does it? The microwave is the only method to heat this. The directions say there's no need to vent the film, then to microwave for 4 to 4.5 minutes, then rest in the microwave for another minute. They also warn you that it's going to be hot, so shame on me for sitting on my legs without heeding their warning. But I've never had an issue setting other meals on my lap, so I blame it on the plant-based bowl. After heating on high for 4.5 minutes and resting for another minute in the microwave, our Healthy Choice Adobo Chicken Power Bowl is ready. And it smelled really good, and look at how bright everything was when we opened it. So we gave it a good mix to get everyone acquainted in the bowl. And like I mentioned in the video of the Korean Beef Power Bowl, it doesn't look like a lot of food, and it's not really a lot of food, but the meals are really filling due to the fiber and the protein. Once everything was mixed well, we dove right in for a piece of the yardbird. The chicken didn't let me down. It was delicious, especially that it was real chicken and not a formed meat slurry concoction. The flavor of the chicken was really good by itself, but the sauce added a subtle smoky spiciness to it. Next we went in for a bite of everything except the chicken. Now doesn't that look like a spoonful of nutritious deliciousness? Say that 10 times real quick. I know the ingredients in this meal may not be everyone's cup of tea due to the different grains that aren't as common as some others, but I love stuff like this. Okay, Houston, we had a problem. The beans, they were hard. They were definitely undercooked, which unfortunately is very common for beans in frozen meals. And that's a shame because the flavor and everything else in the bite was delicious. Finally, we went in for a bite of everything with the chicken. And it was delicious. And I can't help but to wish I had a spritz of lime juice. That would really make the flavors pop. So here's my final thoughts on Healthy Choice's Adobo Chicken Power Bowl. Once again, like the Korean Beef Power Bowl, it was impressive. From the taste, the great list of real ingredients, and it's a great balance of nutrition. I've gotten over the leaky plant-based bowl burning me, but what I can't get over is the undercooked beans. That's unacceptable. They also said the guajillo pepper sauce was spicy, which it wasn't at all. Flavor was really good and smoky, but not spicy. So if the spiciness term scared you, don't let it. But if you do like spice, you'll need to add it yourself. So with all of that said, the beans are the only real complaint I had with this meal, which is why it gets a 7 out of 10. If you'd like to help support the Wolfe Pit, consider being a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 for the whole year. Or you can pledge more. That's up to you. Either way, every little bit's appreciated and helps me produce more high-quality videos more often for you, the people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.